we're gonna do some short ribs today.
All right.
Love short ribs because it's not as plain, basic, popular as like steak. So we do steak, we do chicken, we do fish in my family a lot. Usually we'll do like a piece of New York or a strip of ribeye, something like that. So when we're trying to do something different or we're trying to do something fancy, when people in my family are tired of the day-to-day, I bust out the short ribs. So a couple things I do differently with the short ribs. Every time I go to a restaurant or when I watch others do it, it's usually we call it blanched. In the States we call it blanched.
Oh, okay.
Or something. So usually it's a ton of liquid seared back and forth on a pan, and then there's a broth, there's some wine, and then in the oven and all of that. So, but what I do is I grill. So I got a grill about 2 months ago. It's been crazy grilling everything, and what I learned was I tested this recipe, and it was to my surprise I really liked it. So grilling makes the meat, the crust of the meat a lot more drier.
Right, yeah.
But if you do it at the right temperature and the right time, it very much acts like an oven as well. So it's something kind of similar but a little different as well.
And the inside still stays moist?
Yeah, so I love my meat very, very red. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
And with the way that a short rib is laid out, because of the bone on there, it's really easy to it's easier to get it red than fully cooked, which I have a tendency to do because I'm not the perfect cook. Marinade wise, so from a heritage standpoint, right? I was born in China. I was raised in the States, and then I was in Europe for a couple of years for college. So, I love to cook, but I've picked up some stuff here and there from Asia, from the States, and from Europe. So, short ribs is more of a European thing. It's not very popular over here. The marinade is very, very Asian. So we have garlic, ginger, green onion, soy sauce, sesame oil, and all of that. And then usually I needed some sweetness to this to begin with, but I'm also kind of on this keto diet, so like getting sugar is very difficult. So I'm using sweet basil instead.
Oh,
so,
interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting choice.
So that Asian part of it, and then I don't know, I just love to grill. So I got the grill cup, and so I was like, America. And that's the American part. So
I love it. I freaking love it.
So I've spent pretty evenly 1/3 of my life in Asia, 1/3 in the US, and then a substantial amount of years in Europe as well. So I thought this dish was kind of something that I really like.